Hello, my name is Frederica or Freddy. Welcome back. I live in London with a French bulldog called Spud as my boyfriend, and I'm a full-time yoga teacher. This vlog I'm going to take you on a cozy little house tidy, unpacking after holiday and settling back to my full-time teaching routine. So if you want to have a sneak peek of what that looks like, subscribe, like this video, grab a cup of tea, let's get cozy. At the start of every week, whether that be a Sunday evening or a Monday morning, I do a bit of a weekly planning. And I like to write it down physically. So I write out things from my phone calendar and then I see the gaps and then I can write in my tasks and to-dos for the week. And then I replicate this one more time into a daily planner because it's just the way it works for me the best. Anyways, here's some shots of Budapest. This first day will be dedicated to unpacking and house chores, cleaning out the house, getting things ready for the week. I really like to do this at the start of the week. It's Tuesday today because it's just how we arrived back. I also brought back some bits and bobs from my home. So my mom gave me these cute little decorations last year, but I only got them back now. And I got this halushki grater, which is halushki is similar to gnocchi, but like the Eastern European or Hungarian version of it. And you need a grater for it to make the dough. And you could do it with the cheese grater, it's just not the same thing. Anyways, so let's get done with the chores. I'm starting off with the hallway because there's just way too many coats and shoes, and I like to, every few days take some bits and bobs out so it looks visually less cluttered. And then I like to have some fresh bedding on after holiday. It just feels extra nice, like a little treat. And then all the laundry and the dishes must be done, the rubbish needs to be taken out, the boring bits and bobs. So we're gonna have some dog walking later, and then I have a couple classes to teach today, really honing in on the house clean today. Alright, let's cook some soup together. In autumn and winter, I love cooking soups and stews. I think they are one of my favorites, really heartwarming meals, and I love going crazy on the spices and herbs. So if it's not your thing, obviously take it or leave it what you don't want. I'm starting off with some hot oil, black pepper, paprika, and salt, and then adding my leeks. You can use onions if you prefer, or even garlic. Once those are nice and toasty, I'm adding the mushrooms, give them a little bit of color, and add some thyme. If you want different dry herbs, switch it up, go for it, treat yourself. And then you're going to add your sweet potatoes or any other potatoes, hot water and loads of salt. Let this cook, and then adding a bit of cinnamon, cardamom seeds, star anise and cloves. That's my choice of aromatics today. But you can again choose what you don't love. I just find these to be super wintry and autumnal flavors. And then I'm blending some chickpeas with milk and a bit of salt and pepper. And then if this is too thick of a mixture, just add a bit of hot water from your soup. Then you pour it into the soup, let it simmer, let it cook, and then enjoy your meal. I teach this paddleboard yoga class at Gymbox Farringdon every Tuesday at 1 o'clock. And essentially it's a regular vinyasa yoga class, maybe a little bit more slower in pace. and then we use the paddleboard as an additional prop in our practice. There are 2 mats, so if you ever want to step off, you can. You can also use the second mat as a little bit of padding, as the board can feel a bit harsh sometimes when you're on the knees. And this is really good to engage your stabilizing muscles and your core and add a bit of variety to your practice, both for your body and for your mind. I absolutely adore this class and I always have loads of fun. I do teach one sequence for the whole week. I just adopt to the specific style that I'm teaching, whether that's vinyasa, hatha, or paddleboard. It has the same main elements, same theme, with small adjustments. And after some classes, I take a moment to wiggle and stretch out for myself. This is not in any way organized. It's just when I feel like it and when I have a bit of time, I will do it. Finished teaching and now I'm ready to go home. I'm pretty tired. I just really quickly recorded the sequence that we've done and I'm gonna try and edit it for my Instagram. And I need to stop on my way home, get meat for Spud, and then we also need to cook and then go to bed early. All of this at already 9:17. Oops, let's go. Because tomorrow morning I'm waking up at 6 again. Yeah, come here, you monkey. Come here, you monkey. I love you so much. How was your day? Stephanie's already cooking the fish and Spud's meat. I'm gonna make the rice, so I'm just gonna quickly slap my hair together, put the rice on the stove, take a shower, you know, put out last laundry, fold away anything I can. Let's do it. Ocean potion, help me feel awake. So we are starting to get darker and darker every morning, and I don't mind it just yet. I'm still finding it interesting and fun. We'll see about it later down in winter. But I'm heading to teach in Ealing and it's about an hour away from me. It's the only class I really have to take the trains for. Otherwise, you know, I couldn't really get there. But thanks to Lizzie Line, it's not too bad. I love presetting for all of my classes. I think it just allows people to feel more welcome as they come in the space. And if we are at capacity, I can make sure there is enough space for everyone and there's none of that awkward shuffling around asking people to move, you know what I mean? So it hits Turbirds with Bunstone. And after class today, I popped into Gills. It's very rarely that I do that, but I just really felt like I needed a little nibble and something seasonal. I'm home. I need my potato. You always want more cuddles, don't you? You're such a cuddly bug. Alright, so I'm gonna really quickly put the laundry away, do the bed here, double, okay? So after I finish teaching there, I have to go to a workshop, big gym box, yeah. Let's go.
do. Absolutely mental, both you and me. Isn't he the best? I had a long morning. Taught a double in Ealing, which is quite far from me, but thanks to Lizzie Line, not too bad. And then I came home, had a quick little reset, took him to like a really quick walk, and then I taught a lunchtime class. I cycled to Limehouse. Went straight to a workshop at Gymbox for a new class concept called Lunar Yoga that we're gonna start next month. And then I came home and started cuddling him on the sofa, and he's been really, really needy, rightfully so. So now I need to dedicate some time for him, quality time. Yes, I also need to refuel myself. And probably you can also have your dinner. And then early bed. That's me. That's the day. Every morning we have long cuddles. It's a must. That's how we start the day. No other way but this way. Go. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, so good. You're so good. You're so clever. You're so good and you're so clever. I love you so much. I don't want to set unrealistic expectations. I don't stretch every morning in my bed. It's just some mornings when I feel like it, especially when I feel a little bit beaten up by the bed, like today. But morning coffee, that's a must. I'm moving them, so that's not a good idea. Look, I'm moving them. Yeah. Exactly, it's not comfortable because you're in the way. You silly potato. In my mind I thought I'm gonna sit outside this morning. I don't know if the weather is exactly for it, but we'll go for it anyway. I slept loads of hours, so I shouldn't feel tired, but I actually feel quite exhausted. And I think it's my mistake because yesterday I came home and I felt really tired from like having a long sort of morning, afternoon, and I haven't fueled my body properly for the last couple of days. I tried to be on top of my hydration as best I can, but I haven't been eating, I haven't had a good appetite. My stomach has been a bit funky since that flight when I was sick on the flight. Did I tell you that? I got a horrible migraine on the flight back, and yeah, I was basically in tears on a flight. And I'm not embarrassed about it, actually. Because I think first I was like, oh my god, why am I crying? There's strangers around me. And I was like, you know what, I'm in pain, normal response to pain, and crying is a way to regulate your nervous system, so good that I feel safe enough next to my boyfriend to cry in public. But yeah, that's a whole other topic. So I have been a little bit off with nutrition and that stuff. So I really need to get on top of it because I can feel a migraine building again. Last night I went to bed with a headache and I thought, oh, I'm just gonna ignore it, sleep enough and I'll be fine. But today as I woke up, I'm not 100%. So I think eat, drink, don't be on my phone. So while walking, I cleared my head and I made a decision on the thing. And I said no. bit sad, but I think it's the best decision. I will explain a little bit later, but it's interesting because as much as I want and desire something and I love something, I need to think with a little bit more, like a clear mind, with a bigger picture. How would it affect me in the long run? And it's a 4 months commitment, which is a long time. And I just think, whilst I could make it work, I think it would make my life a lot more stressful, and then take out the joy of teaching it and having fun with it, which is not why I did a training on it, and it's not why I have this job that I have. So it's a sad decision, but I think it's an important one, and it's in complete alignment with the sun and the moon, where currently I'm supposed to be focusing on boundaries around relationships. And I think you can think about relationships often like romantically, but it's also your relationship with your work, with yourself, with my work being a type of service, act of service, giving and giving back. It's important themes, these ones.
My current full-time schedule includes 12 classes, which is going to increase next month to 14. And most of them are with gym box, the rest of them are mostly residential classes, and there's also one with pure gym. If you ever wanted to join, book from them. Just a note, that doesn't mean I only work 14 hours a week. It requires a lot more than that. It's just 14 hours queuing people. I started doing dog sitting and dog walking initially when I quit my full-time job and I became a yoga instructor, because to gain a full-time schedule takes a long time to build that up, and I had loads of gaps and I needed that money. Now I don't really need it for the money as much as I just enjoy it, and I need to walk my dog anyway. So it's me, I'm dressed. Alright, quick meal and then we shall crack on. The other thing that has happened in the last year is that I started eating meat. First I started eating fish, and now I also eat a bit of meat. I try to not be fussy, I just go with like whatever I'm craving and not eat that, because I sometimes struggle with appetite, so whatever comes to my appetite, I'm just gonna honor it and eat it. Yeah, I think sometimes it's just more so like related to my mind, because my mind is so busy. I can't calm my nervous system down enough to feel the cues of hunger and things like that. So it's not that I'm not hungry or that I don't eat, it's just that I sometimes am so fast and I keep needing to remind myself to slow down. So I allow my nervous system to feel that cue of hunger, and then I can know what I'm craving and eat based on that. Porridge, because it's faster. I can chuck an egg into the porridge. That's what I'm gonna do. Some maca powder, coconut, and some mixed nuts and pumpkin seeds. Let's do it. So since discovering that I am neurodivergent, it's been, I don't know, 4 years now. Like, it's been such an interesting journey, but I feel like I had to learn a lot about like living life differently, like living life in a way that I'm honoring the fact that my brain is a little bit quirkier than the usual, and allowing myself more time to reset, because that's my biggest struggle with my nervous system just being out of whack more easily than for neurotypical people, means that I need to dedicate more time to unwind. And like even things like eating and digestion is just so affected by your neurodivergency and your nervous system. For a while I wasn't really sure about like how can I maintain this like freelancing, is it the best thing for me? But actually I think it's the best thing for me right now, because I am able to relearn the way I structure my day, my habits, my routines. I'm able to honor more time. I don't know, I feel like I'm going on about in circles. I'm not sure if I'm explaining myself well, but if you get it, you get it. If you don't, well, whatever. It's a struggle cutting on this, honestly, because it's slimy, sliding everywhere. lunch and editing session after my classes, and now the boys are letting me know it's time to go again. Cycle home. Quite like cycling in the dark. It's not raining, so might as well. People get so surprised when they come in and they see the candles, because some of them come every week and some of them come every few weeks. So those that haven't been here for a while and they remember the room in full brightness during summer, it's quite funny. Like, oh, where are you? I'm like, down here. I actually bought this candle specifically for this class last year, because even though this is the lowest setting of the lights, it's still very bright and it's really unrelaxing when you're doing a 7 p.m. class. But then last year the light switches were broken, and they were broken the whole winter, so we couldn't actually turn them off. So I couldn't use the candles last year. They had to wait a full year, these candles, to be used here. 2 more classes this week, tomorrow, and then I'm done for the week. I don't know if I'm gonna go to aerial yoga tomorrow morning. I put myself on a wait list. It's 7 a.m. I don't know if I'd rather sleep in again, because I recovered some lost sleep last night. We'll see what time I get home. But it would be fun to do the aerial. I'm trying to do the sign-off next week. So I can be an aerial yoga teacher. Quick little treat. And then off we go. Look at me. I look so funny in this. Oh well. I'll take you to the balcony. I just finished teaching my binaural beats class at Farringdon Gym Box, and we have these really cool headphones for it. I actually have like a mic headset, but I just packed it away. It's very delicate. And then you put this over on top. How cool are these? So cute. So what this is, it's essentially like a deep relaxation class. So it's deep meditation with the sound of binaural beats, and then my voice guiding you, so you hear me in your head. It's really cool, it's really relaxing, and the feedback is really good. It's a limited class, essentially, because it's a creative class, so it's only on for 4 months. So if you want to give it a go, do it now. This is your best way to relax, honestly. And it's on Friday. What a lovely way to end your week, you know, at 12. So come. And now I need to go. I'm gonna cycle home. It was sunny on the way here, so it's a beautiful ride. I'm gonna cycle back. I'm back home, and the cleaner has completed the house. So I think we can conclude the end of this video. I feel reset after holiday, back to normal. I have 1 class left this evening, and before that I just put a quiche into the oven, so I'm gonna have a quick lunch, walk the potato, and give a good amount of exercise, because tonight after my last class we're going to the sauna in Stratford with Stefano. So come have a look at my clean house. I don't believe this, but it is possible to do all of your laundry and put it away in 2 days. Alright, so all we have here is a sweater, fine. I did not tidy the desk because who cares? It's an organized mess. I know what's going on. A couple bits from Stefano, but otherwise this room is well and good. And then
Here we go. I'm gonna edit while I eat. And a clean, gorgeous, clean living room. Coffee machine waiting for me to be operated because I desperately need coffee. My quiche. Yep, shop bought. Who's gonna make it from scratch? Not me, not today. Puppy. Coat hanging shoe situation. Demonstrated by Spud how to use the rug properly. Again, a cheeky little sweater on the side because you always need a sweater hanging here and there. But yeah, otherwise all tidy, and I love that for me. He's now demonstrating how to use the bed. Please have a look. There. Good job. Bathroom! Clean and shiny. I really need to go through that mess. That's another day. Not today. And that mess. But yeah. In the next video we can do the wardrobe together because she's in need of some TLC. This wardrobe came with absolutely no shelves. I know. It's basically a fake wardrobe, but whatever. We'll leave that aside. So I need to take out all the summer clothes. I still have dresses hanging and shit like that. So that needs going. These needs to be reorganized, and I'm gonna put everything that's summer in a bag at the bottom. So you can do that. Essentially, I want to do each room its seasonal cleaning. That's me. Thank you for watching. I hope you had fun. Hope it wasn't too boring. And I shall see you in the next video. Bye. Make sure you subscribe because in the next video I will take you urban foraging with Spuddy and our friends dog Nala, and then we're gonna make some seasonal recipes out of them and have loads of fun.